Oh yes, would you look at that? The sun is out. It's Friday afternoon and a cheeky trip down the post office and to deliver some stickers to the local bike shop. Watch out for that. And I'm heading for the bike track to add a little excitement. Let's go. So here we are again at Bude School Track, it's called, or something like that. Anyway, I mentioned in my previous video, which was probably yesterday when I shot that, about April showers. This is a classic example. When I came to work this morning, it was wanging it down, and then the sun comes out and it dries up just in like a matter of half an hour. But always you have to be aware that someone just over there is getting soaked, someone just over there is getting soaked, so you cannot let the sun give you false hopes, which has happened to me today. Of course, I come out with my shorts. I have double layered up because it was blooming freezing this morning. It has just started to rain a little bit, but I'm hoping it's just this little bit that's skirting over there. So while I'm here, I'm going to have a couple of little runs around here, then make my way down to the post office and the bike shop to drop some stuff off, and I'll come back this way, and if it's not raining I should have another couple of laps. Yeah. Okay, so I've done a couple of laps. I'm going to head to the post office now while it's not wanging it down. It is still raining, but I'm having a bit of trouble with my GoPro. Wouldn't turn on for a second until I whacked it on my handlebar, and then it started working. It is not reliable. Do not buy a GoPro Hero 9. Get the older version or something. But this is, when it works, it's awesome. When it doesn't work, pony. Anyway, I'm going the long way around here because I know where the track comes out pretty much, and I don't know where it comes out down there. So I'm going to shoot down this way for a bit, have a nice little trip down the post office. Yeah. Okay, so I remembered that correctly, and here we are on Bude Golf Course. It does of course have a footpath going across it, which for the purposes of the video is a bridle way. So I'm going to shoot up here. Can't remember exactly where this comes out, but we're going to find out. I would imagine it would be highly frowned upon, given that it's quite a nice golf course, but this would be great fun with my rear control car. But I wouldn't do that, that's disrespectful. At least if I'm doing this, I'm keeping to the path here, so I'll soon be in town. It's just over there. Right, I made it into town, and as you can see, there is a bit of a queue for the bike shop, so I'll go back after I've been to the post office. Lovely smell of petrichor. Be back in a minute. Okay, so post office is done, and I've dropped these stickers off at the bike shop. We've got a great little bike shop here in Bude called Ride It Cycles, and the guy that owns it, Lee, he's really sound as well. So this is going back onto the golf course now. I'm going to head back to the bike track the way I came, and hopefully it doesn't start tipping it down. It has been drizzling constantly a little bit, but I've got high hopes for it clearing up a bit. Please, what was that? Anyway, I'm going to have a nice little downhill blast here for a second, so you're going in my pocket. Wouldn't mind a little round of golf here. I'm not a golfer, but I do enjoy playing it. Well, it's nice to report that it has actually stopped raining. Got a nice sea view over there, through the trees there, obviously. Okay, so what I'm going to do a couple more laps. I'll plonk my camera down the bottom somewhere so you can actually see me ride around part of the second lap. It won't be very exciting, but give you a different view or something like that. Rad, obviously. Right, I'm done now. Got a little bit more work to do before I go home today, so I'm going to go and do just that. Back to the man cave. Bit knackered now, as per usual. Okay, so that is that ride done and dusted, and I managed 7.78 miles, which is good, and it was good fun as well. I do really enjoy that track. It might be short and sweet, but it is great fun. So I expect to see a bit more of that. I can only do that when the schools are not in. So if it's a school day, can't go there because it belongs to the school. and the kids use it and stuff. So anyway, that is it. Yeah, hopefully I'll get out on my bike over the weekend. I'll certainly get Sam out on his bike and to some extent, unless the weather is absolutely horrible, which is likely being April, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Bye. Welcome to week 14. The sun has got his hat on. Right, I hope that was an exciting start for you, because before I get going on today's ride, I've just got a couple of things I want to say, things that I keep forgetting to put in my videos, and well, we'll get it all off my chest now. I can get all the video and stop thinking about it. So first of all, if you're one of the 70% odd of people that watch my video but are not a subscriber, what are you doing? Press the button, it's down there, please. Just down there somewhere. So do it now, please. Other than that, I want to say thank you very much to everyone who gave some input with regards to my decision with what to do with this horrible thing. My 2016 perhaps Specialized Diverge carbon comp. I've put quite a few miles into this, but I don't enjoy riding it. Every second I'm on it, I always keep thinking to myself, I'd need to do a flat bar conversion on this, because I just do not find these drop bars comfortable. So thank you very much for your input. I've pretty much decided that I'm going to get shot of it and chop it in for like a hardcore hardtail, or at least something that's a bit more road friendly, particularly in the winter months when I do more road riding, because I really don't like road bikes. It's not really me, but I have to say it has put in some good service. But yeah, you might not be seeing much more of this. Anyway, there is a bit of sun kicking around today, which I'm really pleased about. It is still freezing. I can't find my gloves anywhere, so I've got freezing cold hands, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some exploring today. I'm at Cookworthy Forest. I came here last week with my lad, and there's all sorts of places I've not explored. I've never been down there. So I'm going to go and shoot up there and see what's what, and hoping to get a few miles in. 20 miles today would be quite nice, but we'll have to wait and see. There is some funky old weather kicking around, sort of heading in this direction, which you can't see from here clearly because it looks like a summer's day, but I'm hoping I can get back before that, and also before my front tyre decides to blow out. It is still in a state of disrepair with cracks all down the centre line and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it is pretty shafted. I just have forgotten to fix it. So anyway, I'm going to get on with it, and first of all, we're heading this way. And just another thing, I've just remembered, I have set up a Facebook group called Cycling Fitness Group. Basically it's a place where you can chill out and chat to other people that are doing the same sort of thing that I'm doing, and that you're probably doing if you're watching this, without someone who owns the group trying to get you to sign up to some sort of training regime or something that's paid, you have to pay for, something like that, which most of them are. So you know, feel free to get involved. I'll put a link down here somewhere and also in the description, so please go and check that out and get busy, get involved. Well, I know where this year's Christmas tree is coming from. So anyway, I'm just probably about 150 metres into this little section, and already I've found a couple of trails that shoot off into the forest, which I did not previously know about, obviously having not been to this part, but there was loads of dog walkers and stuff, so I will check that out on the way back down. But for now, a nice little climb up here. I wish the weather was always like this. My hands are warmed up now. That would look great in my lounge if I had high ceilings. Anyway, just keeping it real and being honest, because obviously I'm a fat bloke on a bike. I've ridden up this hill, it's quite boggy, and I'm on a road gravel style bike, so it's pretty hard going, so I've had to stop for a breather. But should we get going in a second? I'll have a drink. But I don't really go anywhere, it just carries on like this for a bit, and I think I know it comes out onto a fire road, but that's a bit boring. But I will check it out on the map when I get home, just so I know I'm sure, and if it's not, I will be sure to go down there. But I'm going to head back and check out those two trails. It's a bit more exciting. Okay, might not look like much, but there is a little trail winding up there, and they are few and far between in these necks of the woods, so I'm going to check that out. But after I have gone just along here, there's a gap just there, I'm going to go and check out what's down the hill first. Okay, well, this looks quite promising. Nice little trail that goes off down here, so it looks pretty dry to me. Unfortunately the entrance was very boggy, and it's now all over me foot for a change, but now I'm on a dry part. I'm sure I'll really enjoy this, so go and check it out, but not get too excited until I've seen the end, because that could literally be the end right there. It normally is. Okay, so there's the main fire road, which I rode down a few moments ago. I've ridden down there hundreds of times, so I've got no idea how I've never found like these little trails that run right by the side of it. It isn't very cycle friendly, it has to be said. There's loads of logs over these crevices and things like that, which don't really lend themselves to a nice, gentle, easy ride along it. But it's certainly nice to explore, and so I'm going to head up here and see what else there is. Okay, so I realised why it's literally my last piece that I did for the camera was just there. So I thought it might continue up there. It looks like it might a little bit, but not to the same sort of extent as what I've just ridden down. And even that was a bit naff, but nice to find locally. It just comes out here. I'm going to head back up along the fire road actually, and then go and see where the other direction goes to. Right, for some reason my saddle has moved and is now resembling a downhill bike, so I'm going to have to try and fix that. Right, that's better. Today I have come prepared and I've bought my bag. If you can remember the walk of shame I had to do from Cookworthy Forest at the end of last summer, leave a comment below. That wasn't much fun, so always travel prepared now. Well, let's see what this has to offer. Hopefully it's a little bit better than the last one. I just wanted to find some flowy trails near my house. Well, this trail is better than the other one. It's certainly more flowy with less like little divots you have to keep crossing. So I will be continuing up there. Here's a pleasant little trail. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is not meant to look like that, is it? That's quite a mess. I will be walking home today, unless I've got a chain tool and I can shorten the chain. Every time I come here, pretty much, ends in a breakdown. But if I can make my wheel so it still rolls, I will be continuing to walk up there. Man, give me a break. Okay, so it looks like the derailleur mount has actually snapped off inside the frame, which is really nice. So it's obviously payback for me saying I'm going to sell it. Okay, a little bit of good news. I don't think it has sheared off inside the frame. I think that bolt that I was pointing to down there is actually related to the actual cage that has come away from the derailleur itself. So that is the bent hanger right there. So I've got to try and find a way to at least smash that with a rock or something so it's not bent into the cogs. Right, so it's actually fairly easy fix. I need a new derailleur hanger and a new rear derailleur. Luckily I stopped, well, the wheel wasn't going around any further, but before that started really mashing up my cassette there. Unfortunately now, because I don't think I've got a chain splitter, I will check, but if not, I'm going to have to use some zip ties to fashion up a way to keep some tension in my chain. Still, at least it's not raining. Oh man, what have I just said? Right, Crank Brothers, I absolutely love you. Look at that chain splitter. So I'm going single speed, which when combined with a road bike is probably just about my worst nightmare, but it might just get me home today. Right, let's see if this is going to work. Oh God, I think it is. Oh. Oh, you absolute beauty. Get in. I bought this thing about 7 years ago. I probably bought it when I bought my Santa Cruz, and I've literally never used it. But today it is going to get me home quicker, and I'm very grateful for that. Yes. Okay, that thing is not my friend today. I have done a single speed conversion, and then I subsequently pedalled away, and I think the chain line must have been wrong. Hey, it's a long time since I've done this, and basically the chain has just snapped, so I can't be arsed with it, to be honest with you. I'd rather have it rollable, which it is now that I've fixed the rear mech hanger. It is rollable, just got no chain, so I will be continuing up here just because I've got this far. I need to know where it goes to, and then I shall be doing the walk of shame again. I was literally just talking about it earlier, man. So now I've actually found a nice little trail that I'd actually like to ride down. I can't ride down it, so I'm going to walk up it and then try and roll down it. But it looks quite good fun actually. But oh, I think that must be a horse or something. So yeah, quite a few routes. It'd be much more fun, of course, on a mountain bike. I've really got a hate for roadies. Not roadies, don't mind roadies, they're cool. But road bikes and gravel bikes, they're not really for me, I don't think. So I'm going to be slating them a bit today, I think. Anyway, this is nice, so I'm going to crack on and see where it comes out. So I'm going to put it out there and say I reckon this is the best little trail I've found near my house. It's not exciting or steep or anything like that, but it's near my house and it's a trail. But there has been a little bit of tree foliage, which could be fixed with a hacksaw or something similar. So I may well be back with that. But I'm going to keep going up here for a bit, see where it comes out. Well, I have ridden up here 100 times and ridden past this 100 times. That is where it comes out. And if we look the opposite side, there's a little bit of a trail going in there. But I'm going to make my way back home now, so that will have to be for another day and on a mountain bike. Right, well, let's see how far I can roll down this trail and then I'll make my way home. So this is actually the cause of today's predicament. I tried to ride over this little bit here and my rear derailleur must have caught on it and got jammed in my wheel and really messed itself up. Right, buddy.
Hello.
Right, let's go home. As ever, there was much more gradient when I was going up there. Trying to roll down it was just a joke. It's just a little bit past flat. So yeah, now hopefully when I try that next time I'll have a better experience. But I did see a couple of other bikers in the forest which I've never seen before. So let's get home, and it is downhill for now. I'm going to tuck. Well, this time's walk of shame won't be quite as bad as last time's because my bike is today a roller. Last time, some of you may remember, I got a flatty and I didn't want to destroy my tyre by riding. Well, actually I didn't give a crap about the tyre. That was shafted anyway, had a slice in the side. But I didn't want to damage my rim riding home. It was about 5 miles from home. But today I've rolled a lot of the way out of the forest at least. And then I've got to go back by road, which will be uphill. Then a bit of downhill, but at least I'm rolling. They see me rolling. It's a long and winding road. It's not even that exciting, it's just straight. Oh, quite a walk now. Quality surface. I have to drive up here every day, ruining my car. Sort it out, Devon County Council. About to get buzzed by another motorbike. This one's slowed down. Quality. Oh, that's a cool shot. The single worst part about having to walk my bike up here is people must think, oh look man, this poor fat bloke he's had to get off and push. I normally motor up here. Well, hang on, let's be real, I don't motor up here, but I certainly make good progress. Honestly, if this GoPro freezes one more time, I'll be doing a giveaway for a GoPro Hero 9. It is rubbish. It freezes. It won't turn off when you want it to. I have updated the firmware. I'm just having a moan because I'm walking up a hill. So just over the crest of this little hill here, I have the best downhill part of this ride. So I reckon I will get my maximum speed on this section without a chain. I feel a bit like Aaron Gwynn, but much better looking, of course. So let's get on with it. Hello and good afternoon. It is Monday afternoon, and it's starting to become a bit of a thing, me getting down the post office on my bike on a Monday, because I don't normally. But anyway, here I am today, making the most of this weather. It is beautiful, bit cold, but very nice. And it's quite late actually in the day today. I normally try and go in the morning, but I haven't really got that much time. So it'd be just a quick couple of, well, one lap. Gee, warm sun, bloody freezing wind. It is Arctic. Why am I wearing shorts? A busy path equals slow progress. Come on. That's alive. Tourism is back on as of today. It's heaving. When you're riding not straight into the wind, it's actually quite nice and warm. Actually, it's very pleasant down here today, but a lot of people getting in my way. But we do need the tourists, particularly after last year, so I can't really complain too much. But the place is awash with tourists. They are, yeah, they are getting in my way actually. It's quite annoying. So I just tried a few little manuals, pretty much average today, nothing spectacular. Wrong gear for a change. Oh, blooming camera's playing up again. So I probably lost that last bit. There was a couple of Osprey helicopters just flying over, and we have got an American warship situated just off the coast somewhere in the southwest of England here. And there's been plenty of interesting aircraft and massive helicopters flying over the last couple of 3 days, and I enjoy that. Right, just a short, pretty standard, quick bike ride up to the post office today. 6.27 miles, which is always a bonus for a Monday, of course. Now, I might have Sam with me for a couple of days this week, so that will mean no bike ride or just a short local bike ride. I might take him to that little track, actually. I did say I would. So let's have to wait and see how we're going to get on this week. I can't even go out in the evenings now that it's got lighter. Because my road bike is mashed up, but I am in the swings of getting that fixed and all sorted so I can flog it. So that is it. Hopefully more cycling tomorrow. Until then, bye. It is Tuesday and Daddy Daycare is in full swing, and we're at the Bude Stratton School bike track, and Sam is just learning some off-road techniques of his own and just doing some little bumps at the moment, and we're also hoping to get a couple of miles in today. Yeah. Oh, you're doing the bumpies? Good one. Does it feel funny? It's the first time you've had to go on those sort of thing, isn't it? Well done. Right, when you get to the gate, turn left. Yeah, left. That's white. Well, Sam is going straight for the black one. How are you finding the berms? Oh, that was close. Okay, which one you doing? The middle one? Make sure you hold on tight to the handlebars, okay? It might make you feel a bit funny whether your saddle might push you in a funny feeling, okay? Is that all right? Good one. Oh. Yeah, almost. So that's a whole lap you've done now, isn't it? Without stopping. Good exercise, isn't it?
I love it.
You love it? Good man. Right, there's another jump here. Good one. Right, this time Sam's going to go on the left for the rocky bit. The rock section. Rock garden, I suppose you call it. Okay, can you see the bit you need to go on? Yeah. Hold on tight. Keep going, don't stop. Good one. It's bumpy, isn't it? Good man. Oh, whoa. Good effort. That was great, wasn't it? Hold on tight. Yeah, it's bumpy down here. It's not very long. Good brake control. Yeah, I took a video of this last week. Can you remember?
Oh, I thought that was the other one.
No, that was just a bit at the bottom. It's not very long, is it? But it's a bit of off-road, isn't it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Good. Oh. I'm astonished. Sam just came down here and went straight on this thing. He nearly stacked it on this bit, and then he didn't know there was a bump here, so he nearly stacked it again. How was that? Did you know that there was a little bump at the end?
Yeah.
Did you nearly fall off?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it again?
It did hurt my hand.
Yeah, remember when I say hold on tight? Don't
I
I?
will.
Yeah, good man. All right, we'll try it again in a minute. Watch out for these guys coming down. Okay, Sam said he wants to go and do it again because his foot came off the pedal last time, so gonna have another go. Good. That's it, keep going. Nice one. Oh, yeah, you need to not be pedalling. Good save. Hashtag trail kid. You railed that berm. I've just given Sam a bit of a masterclass on how not to hit your pedals. He reckons he's not going to do it again, but I reckon he might try it on this go. No. Oh well, we'll have another go soon. He told me he's going to do it. Not this time. He'll work up to it. Bless him, he's just apologised to me for not going on the wooden bit last time. Oh. Send it! Stand up a bit. Well done. Does it feel different?
I just keep going because I've got quite a bit.
We just went back to the camper to have a little drink, and as I was locking up, Sam said, come and chase me. He likes getting chased. Anyway, he's gone straight down there and done the wooden bit again. So fair play to him. He now wants to go and do it again so I can take a video to show his mum. Go back up there, mate, and come down, yeah? Well, he said he's going to do it, and here he comes rolling these berms. He said he really concentrated on where his foot, because his pedal was hitting it last time. So let's see how we get on this time. Excellent, well done, man. You. Well, I have to say, I'm sorry if I bang on about the kid doing the biking and all that kind of thing. And if it is a bit boring, I do apologise, but I'm sort of documenting and keeping a home movie at the same time as doing this. And I have to say, after Sam had his little accident a few years ago, he's literally not been interested in his bike. You mention it and he's just like, nah, not interested in that at all. And I've always been a little bit meh about that, because I'd love it if my little lad would come out on a bike with me, you know, and you know, eventually I'll struggle to keep up with him. But today he's just astonished me that he's been coming down and doing these things. 3 weeks ago he was crapping his pants going on his bike because he couldn't even ride along and pedal along, you know. So I'm really proud of my little man. He's just doing laps. He's just over there at the moment, pushing back up the hill, and he is absolutely beasting this North Shore. It is really a funny angle over there, so I'm very proud. If you're watching this, Sam, well done, mate. Right, we're shooting off in a second, but I did tell Sam we're doing one last lap. When he gets to the camper, I'm allowed to leave, and then I've got to do 1.5 laps and catch him while he does one. So I need to get a move on. He is going to beat me, I think. I am toast, big time. But it's good to push it a little bit, and even though it's almost flat, I am pushing it. He's beating me. Oh, he's going again. No stopping this kid. I'm going to wait up here for him. Right, Sam, did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Great fun, wasn't it? And how far do you reckon we went? You would have gone further than me because you did more laps.
3 or 4 miles.
Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Whoa, 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 whoa. I did 6.32 miles, which means you probably did about 8 because you kept on going around and round and round, didn't you? Well done, mate. More next time.
Because the longest I've been is 5 miles.
I think so. Was that on a bike? When was that?
No, that was me walking.
Yeah, that's a long way, isn't it?
Down to Sheepwater.
Yeah, there you go. Say goodbye then. We'll go to the post office.
Bye.
Right, that's it for today. 6.32 miles. Happy with that on a kid day. Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday today, and what a beautiful day it is. Post office was done this morning, so I am actually on a leisure cycle today, and you might notice I am travelling light. Just got my fanny pack here, so I will also be doing a little review of that, so you can check that out in another video which I'll put up here somewhere. I think about there, I reckon. Yeah, that should do it. Anyway, hoping for about 15 miles today. I'm definitely capitalising on this nice weather. Bit of off-road, bit of exploring as well. Go a few places I've not been before, and you know, re-explore some places I've already been to. But yeah, 15 miles should do it today. My legs are a bit toast from yesterday riding around that cycle track, but I ain't gonna cry about it. Just get on with it. I still want to ride down there. Right, I need to go down there. I don't think it's locked. No, it's not. You ain't going to stop me today. Plus, it's a bridleway. So last time I rode down here, probably a couple of months ago now, it was a horrible, soggy mess. But not so today by the looks of things. So I'm going to enjoy blasting down here for a little bit. I have changed the angle on my camera, so it's a little bit closer in and a little bit less, whoa, wide angle. So please, if you have got an opinion on which looks better, do let me know in the comments. Thank you. Let's get down here, shall we? Well, I was having a nice blast down here. You can obviously see hoping for dry trails was a little bit too much to ask, but my GoPro did decide to fly out of my pocket, so luckily I've been able to find it again once I've gone over the other side of that hill. So anyway, gonna have to ride back up there. Gonna get a little bit wet on my feet today, I think. So I'm at a trailhead now in a nice little part of the world in Marham Church in Bude, and they've got a nice little stream right down there, or one that goes up onto the top of the hill and will afford me some nice views. So I'm going to go up here and get a few feet of climbing in. Wow, what a stunning view. I never really had a chance to have a little breather here last time I came up here. That's Bude town right over there. You can just see the sea. But I've never taken this in before, but it is nice. Never really ventured over in that direction, so I can see some woods and stuff like that. That might be quite good fun in the future. But for today, I'm going this way. I reckon this could be my highest point of today's ride. Apart from those cliffs over there, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But I will be heading up that way later. Yeah.
Good girl, Becky.
It's nice down here. If you're ever in Bude and you fancy a nice bite to eat, come to the Weir. Nice little business, nice lake. But I'm going up here to the Wellsborough Trail. Put your dogs on the lead. So I'm on a nice little trail at the moment that is provided by the farmers around here, that takes you all the way to Widmouth Bay, which is nice of them, and it's a safe route for the tourists. There's lots of holiday accommodation around here to get to the beach without having to drive, so all for that. This is the first time I've been here when it's dry, and it is a lot less slippery. Still just as hard work. Still a little bit of a slot fest, but I have managed to find a dry patch in the middle. To the seaside, let's go. The wind has picked up a little, but I'm still pretty warm, which is good. Widmouth Bay next. Right, I've got to ride up there now. Just while the view's nice. Well, what a stunning day it is today. There's absolutely no waves. It's almost as flat as a pancake, but the blue skies are more than making up for that today. But I'm really looking forward to going surfing soon. I reckon next week it could be the week. Yeah. So that hill just there might not look like much, but it is my nemesis. I am yet to ace that. Always get to about 85% to the top, and then I've just got no more puff in me, so I have to stop. There's quite a lot of walkers here today, but I'm going to give it a shot. I can't see any walkers at the moment that might slow me down, but I'll have a little breather and a drink. I'm going to give it a go. I'll report back soon. I've just come all the way up there. That is the top, and I got to here. It, funnily enough, wasn't my puff I ran out of today. It was traction. I stalled, and now I've got to walk up to this bit here. Literally there. Pathetic, but it's progress. That's as far as I've got up before. Farewell old coastal path. It was fun while it lasted. This is the new one. The view isn't so great. It's another previous coastal path there that is no longer, but I'm pretty much at the top here. Next stop is the Pepper Pot, or Compass Point as it is known in Bude. An old storm tower, I think it is, a navigational aid, which is about to fall over the cliff actually. So in the process of trying to get that moved at the moment. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Never ridden up there before. Well, I'm pretty sure that one goes to literally over the cliff. Do I take this one or that one? Oh, there's another one there. I'm going to go with this one. Well, doesn't that look beautiful? Sadly, it's not filling me with much excitement. That is a big, long, steep drag I've got to ride up. And I'm not even going to take the pussy route that goes diagonally up it. I'm going straight up. Oh, I am pleased to say I did ace it. I did have to use my emergency gear, but I did it, and I surprised myself because I didn't think I'd do that, particularly after riding for a few miles. But that does feel good, and now I'm at the top. You can just see the Pepper Pot there. I'll ride past that in a minute. And Summerlees Beach, it is busy. I was chatting to a runner up there and she said it's absolutely heaving down there today, so we go and check that out. Well, you can see the rip current going out there, it's mad. Anyway, I'm gonna have a quick drink and get on with it. It does look as if the weather might start closing in soon. So, no, maybe not. The wind's going that way, I think, opposite direction. So, should be good. Let's go. Right, that is the pepper pot, and it overlooks some of these bays just here. Wrong gear for a change. Oh wow, look at this place. If you're a considerate person, please come and enjoy a holiday here. If you're not a considerate person, please stay home. But what a beautiful place. There's some waves down here as well. Little ones, but they're waves. What a stunning day. Right, I'm heading down there and then up over there. Let's do this. Nice. Cheers. It is absolutely heaving. If you are new to my videos, welcome to my playground, and consider this this section of the video, at least, or today's part, a guided tour around Bude. Crooklets. I'll tell you what, despite the wind direction definitely being onshore today, those clouds are definitely encroaching. I might even get wet today. Never ever going to complain about seeing a splitty. That's rad. One day. Okay, another headland to ride up. This one is on the way to North Cottonmouth. It's beautiful there, and well, I'll probably show you when I get there, won't I? Let's ace this one as well, shall we? Beautiful. Oh, the angle of my camera has now actually changed back to what it was every other video, so scrap what I said earlier about different angle things. Right, that is North Cottonmouth. What a beautiful little beach that is, and that does actually finish off my coastal guided tour. I'm heading inland a little bit now in that direction. I'm going to go and find a bridleway which I rode down a few weeks ago, which was quite good fun, but probably a bit better now that it's dry. But I will be going up it today, and probably going to hunt out the school cycle track and do a couple of laps of that, and then I'll be making my way back. But today has been an awesome ride. Well, I've just ridden past this view actually, and just upon having a quick look, I just wanted to highlight on the sort of topography of the land where I've been. So I started I started over there. You can see the industrial style building somewhere over there. Then the road out by that transmitter. There's a headland there, another headland there, the pepper pot. I've ridden all the way down there, up across over the top there, and now heading inland along this lane here. So sorry, inland along this lane here. So it's a good old loop today. So I reckon I might have got my 15 miles in, and I ain't finished yet. So I've just ridden up there. It's still a bit of a quagmire unfortunately, but it's soon to dry out, I guess. And I normally come from this way down there. Just noticed there's another path that goes up there, which is again signposted, so it's a right of way, but that'll have to be for another time. I need to keep going this way. Another cool old derelict building there. I wonder what's going on there. Anyway, I am making my way back by road now. This is the A39, which will lead back into Bude, and I'm going to hunt down this cycle track for a couple of laps, I reckon. Still got a little bit left in the tank today. Here she be. Let's go and get a couple of laps in. Right, I've got a couple of laps of the school track in the bag. Let's get back to my unit. So this is my last little bridle away before I get back to my unit, and boy does it feel like more than 15 miles today. I am absolutely knackered, but an excellent ride. Still got to get back yet. Right, that's the ride finished, and I have to say I'm pleased with 17.16 miles. It did probably feel a little bit more than that today. It felt longer than that, but it was all quite hard work, hilly off-road stuff, so it probably if I was on road perhaps would have got a few more miles out, but it's not so much fun on the road, is it? Anyway, that is a good ride today. It felt good not being in a rush for once. I'm always in a rush to get somewhere, get home, more work to do, but today not so. And I've been down the post office already, so I was travelling light, and I really enjoyed that. And I haven't even got a sweaty back today, which is excellent news. I reckon I did dodge the weather. There is some rain coming in, but don't have to worry about that because I'm not out there anymore. So I will see you tomorrow if my legs will handle it. Good morning, it is Friday. No, it's not. What am I talking about? It's Thursday, and I'm out on an early one this morning. Don't let the blue skies fool you. It is absolutely freezing still. It's just probably about 9:30 in the morning, and yeah, like I say, pretty cold still. But if you can spot a theme with the weather this week, it has been beautiful, and it is set to continue for the next week, I believe, which is good because I am hatching a plan, which I'll tell you about later or another time. But anyway, let's get down to the post office. Bit of a quicker one today. I did nearly 1,500 foot of climbing yesterday, which is quite a lot for me, and it's over double what I would normally do on a cycle ride, so my legs are feeling it a little bit today, but I do need to get out and stretch my legs. Probably going for 6.5 miles I reckon today. It's a bit windy also for manual training, I'm afraid. Well, I actually did just do a couple of nice manuals. Ooh. Which surprised me. Wasn't going to try today, it's quite windy, but I thought, well, I got a bit of a tailwind, let's have a go. And it was pretty good. Sadly, no footage for you. You will have to take my word for it. Cracking day here again in Bude. It is windy though. So a little bit of good news that I heard during the week. Apparently there's a committee they put together at the councils, all the local councils, trying to open up more of the old railway. There's a cycle path. And it's due to extend all the way to Holsworthy, which is about 8 miles away from here. So have a nice, quite a flat sort of route, I suppose, for crunching away a few miles. It's not going to happen this year, of course, but they're just looking at how feasible it is and all that kind of thing. But it seems like they're putting a lot of effort into opening up more cycling facilities around here, which is good. Okay, so that was a grand total of 6.34 miles. It's not quite the 6.5 I was hoping for, but I'm not going to cry about that little tiny difference there. Anyway, so it is weigh day tomorrow. Yeah, I might actually have to go and nip out on my road bike later. I've got a rear mech hanger I need to fit on it, so I'm going to need to get outside in a second just before my lunch and give it a quick clean because I can't take it down the bike shop when it's dirty. So hopefully in a few days I'll have some new parts and my road bike will be back in action, but I'm probably going to have to scoot down the bike shop later on with no chain. Anyway, see you tomorrow or later, whenever. Bye. Good morning, it is Friday morning, and I've found myself with an hour or so before my weigh-in, so I'm going out for a quick ride. Gonna head to the post office, hopefully get 2 or 3 laps in. I have stupidly come out without a drink, so I guess I'll be going as far as I can before I'm parched. So let's get on with this. Probably aim for 10 miles would be quite nice today, maybe 9. Let's see what happens. However, there won't be much of me chatting today because I think this week's video will be long enough as it is. So I'll show you really what's happening at the end, unless anything exciting happens. What am I talking about? So it's much nicer down here early on in the morning before all the tourists get up and come out. So I'm definitely capitalising on that today. So you might see me doing a fair bit of this over the summer before it gets too crowded. That's lap 2 done. I could really do with a sip of water if I'm being honest with you, but there's no way I'm not capitalising on this beautiful day. So I'm going for 1 more lap and then I'll have a drink. Blooming bee just flew in my mouth. Luckily I didn't swallow it. Anyway, I am almost back now. That's me done, 3 laps. Nearly time for a weigh-in, yeah. Okay, so that bicycle ride is finished and we managed 12.57 miles, so I'm really pleased about that. And it only took an hour and 7 minutes, so I probably had quite a good pace today. It's a beautiful day out there. It is my weigh-in in about half an hour's time, so I'm just going to have a quick drink and then I'll see you for that. But okay, so that is it, the end of week 14 of Blob on a Bike and my challenge to cycle 2,000 miles throughout 2021. I am currently going to pause it right there because I've forgotten my data sheet, so I'll be back in a minute. Absolutely seamless, no doubt. Okay, my weight last week was 106.3 kilos. I did actually lose I think half a pound or something last week, which I definitely didn't deserve. I don't really feel that I put the effort in for that loss. So that could well come back and bite me on the backside this week. Also did have a takeaway from the chip shop on Tuesday evening, I think, or whatever. Anyway, we had a bit of a food malfunction at home or something, so I had to go down to Chippy and grab some munch, which was quite a big portion, it has to be said. Anyway, this week I have managed to crunch out 56.7 miles, which is brilliant. I do need to average about 40 miles a week to hit my target. So my I am still 104 miles behind, which is not great, but it's not terrible. A few weeks ago I was 160 miles behind, so I am gradually clawing it back, which is wicked news. And I've had a whale of a time this week. I hope you haven't just like fallen asleep watching my video, because it's probably quite a long one this week. But I've had a whale of a time. Anyway, what is happening? I need to get on with my weigh-in and hopefully I can beat 106.3 kilos. I'm not sure I will, but let's get to it and see where we're at. Oh, this floor's blooming freezing. Anyway, 106.3 was last week's weight. Let's see where we're at today. So there you have it. Today's weight is also 106.3. Now, I can't really complain about that because I did feel like I didn't deserve it last week, my weight loss, as I said. So I'm actually pretty ecstatic about that, given that I reckon if I didn't eat the chip shop meal the other day, I probably could have lost about 5 pounds this week. See, it was massive. Anyway, that was the only time that's happened for about a year and a half. So we haven't been there for a long time. So I'm not going to cry about that. What is coming up? Well, I have figured out a bike rack for my Mini, and now I've got my little trail kit as well. That will allow us to get out to some trail centres. I love the old girl, but you don't get anywhere quick in it. And any of the trail centres or places I really want to go and ride, over half hour, 45 minutes away, and I probably will just have to nip out quickly during a working week. So it'd be handy for me to get my bike onto my Mini, which I have figured out. So you will be able to see a review video of my Rock Brothers, whatever you want to say, roof rack coming up soon. I hope you enjoyed my review that I did this week of the Evoc hip pouch trail bag. You'll be able to see that. There'll be a link here somewhere. And also, if you haven't already, join my new Facebook group, the Cycling Fitness Group. There will also be a link down below in the description. And while you're here, give us a like and a subscribe, please. And also, put down in the comments how you've got on this week. I always am interested to know how you're getting on yourselves. So that is it for this week. I will see you on week 15. See ya.
Light it up and we smoke.